Hello, everybody, and welcome to another chapter in the long legacy of the Big Ten Conference. It's a championship game in the new expanded Big Ten, and there are high stakes here, not just a conference championship, but potentially positioning themselves for a run at the national championship with an automatic bid. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the third-ranked team, the Michigan State Spartans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll run it from the gun. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
They'll try to keep the opening drive going here. It's third down and 2. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Oh, and he almost picked it off. Nearly a turnover here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up fourth down. The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Here's the handoff. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Gonna run it. It's Cook. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Well, they don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. He's running out of time here. Picks up the first down and still going. rips off a big gain. Finally tackled at the 46.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
And the Spartans have 1st and 10 here. Ball handed off. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Play action fake, looking to throw. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. It's intercepted, trying to fire it into a tight window. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. That's good for a 1st down near the 40.
Boy, another great throw and catch here by the Buckeyes, and it just makes you think back how far this offense has come from the days of being known of 3 yards in a cloud of dust to now being one of the more efficient passing offenses in the country. Year after year, you go back to Cardale Jones and J.T. Barrett, all the way back to Troy Smith, and most recently with C.J. Stroud and Justin Fields. Just another great quarterback that we're watching here today for the Buckeyes.
And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. They'll run it to the left. And it's going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. Important 2nd down play coming up. He's going to hand this off. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Figueroa. Finds room at the 30. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent gain, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. 1st down here for this offense. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. And there's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was an excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he misfires again. 3 in a row.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
This one is right through. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. He's hit as he throws it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback's got it on the option. The gain is 8 yards, so it sets up a 3rd and 2.
Man, every single time this guy runs the option, you're kind of like holding your breath, wondering if he's going to break a tackle or get out into the open field and use his speed. He picks up some yards here, but let's see if this defense can keep putting pressure on him and not letting him get out into the open.
3rd down after that running play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looks like he's going to run it. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
The Spartans with 1st and 10 here. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Stiff arms the man. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, good, tough running there by the Michigan State running back. And Michigan State over the years has had great offensive line play, ability to open up holes, and good, tough runners like we're seeing today.
Here's the option play. He'll toss it to the back. That's a strong stiff arm. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
2nd down after that previous play. On the ground, it's Irvin. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Michigan State. And they'll set up for the PAT. Kick goes through, so it's 7-3. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. After a field goal the last time out, we'll see what they can get here. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
The gain moves the ball to the 39. It'll be first down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Finds his man. It's Figueroa. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Second down play coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. Finds an open target on the left side. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Michigan State offense is back out on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
Good job up front here by this offensive line to give this quarterback enough time to be able to make the right read and throw. And over the years, Chris, Michigan State, that signal caller always seems to be efficient and smart and accurate. We're seeing that again today.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Every now and then you see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
They get him down, but he crosses midfield, stopped the ball at the 44.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And the Spartans lining up here on 1st and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Contact as he let the ball go. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Ball handed off. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Stewart. They pick up the first down. Tackled at the 25. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it.
Touchdown, Spartans. This quarterback on fire today.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. On 1st and 10, look at the throw. He's going to put it down and run. In a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield, but the defense does their job. They've got everybody covered, but I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the 1st down.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receivers. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
Well, it's a beautiful run here for the 1st down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. I'll flip back to the QB. And he's hit just before the throw. And it's incomplete even on a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. They'll run it here. In the clear at the 25. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next level speed.
The extra point is good. They draw within 4, 14-10. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. The stop is finally made, but it's a big gain. Stopped at the 49. They attack the deep middle of this defense. Kirk come up with a big play.
Nice job giving that quarterback time to throw. Good job of making that read to the middle of the field and working against those safeties, and a big play is the result.
1st and 10 play coming up. They'll run the option. Pitches to the back. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Looking for some space. It's Cook. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Sparty.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
And the extra point was up and good. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And here's the handoff. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
That's an important first down on that running play. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Fires it to the wideout. Caught near the goal line. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air.
Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Ohio State. Here's the point after attempt. PAT is good. They still trail by 4, 21-17. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he fields it inside the 15. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. Looking for the wideout. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
So second down after the incompletion. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Receiver makes the catch. He'll go down right there. Worked his way for a short gain, but not enough for the first down.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. They'll try to run for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up a first down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
And the Spartans begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's escaping the pocket now. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Going for a big play downfield. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Can he take it all the way? Across the 40. And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Looking to throw it on first down. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Force out of bounds, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. It'll be first down and goal. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Buckeyes will kick this deep to begin the second half. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Michigan State offense is back out on the field. They get the second half started with the running play. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. At the 10. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Michigan State.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up his defense all the way to the end zone.
Point after, knocked right through. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. They'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. And looking to throw now on first down. Goes to his right side there for the completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
That completion makes it second and short. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up third down.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently of protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Fresh set of downs. It's first and 10. On the ground, it's Figueroa.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he'll set up to throw. Pass is incomplete, but there's a penalty marker down. Might be roughing the quarterback. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The Buckeyes getting set on first and 10. Back in motion now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line. It's Figueroa. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Quick completion to the tight end. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down. The Buckeyes bring their punt team onto the field. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. Last possession, a perfectly blocked running play. They scored in one play. Can they keep it going? Running back grabs it on a screen. And the tackle is made, not the big play that we're looking for, but a pretty solid gain.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
2nd down after that completion. The back's got it. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Can he make it to the marker? The Spartans pick up enough yardage to get a 1st down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the 1st down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
It's an option look. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, there's the defense stepping up and making a nice play. Let's face it, this quarterback has been tough to deal with. He's been able to run and pick up some good yards, but this time the defense is in position and they tackle him for a loss.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. On the run here. Lets it go. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Third down upcoming after that completion. With the play fake, he'll look to throw it. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
3rd down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. The last drive stalled. They're forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Handoff to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
They pick up the first on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
They'll kick it away here. And the returner will be brought down. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Now they'll run it on the toss. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
You know, a toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, the play's going to blow up.
Again, makes it second and medium. Looking for a gap. It's Cook. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Can he get there on the ground? He stopped, but he gets a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder.
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Deep shot caught down inside the 20. That's a huge gain, grabbing momentum as the third period expires.
Michigan State 28, Ohio State 17.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Here's a toss play now, running to the right. Picks up 3 yards, so second and 7.
The offense that time just trying to get the ball out in the perimeter, trying to find some space to be able to get their speed into. Pretty good job by the defense of slowing them down.
And it's a bunch formation. Looking to pass here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Stewart. Touchdown, Spartans. Strong game by this quarterback.
Just get the ball into the hands of your guy and let him do the rest of the heavy lifting. The yards after the catch. What a great catch and score.
Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 here in the final quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
The completion makes it second and short. Now he tosses it back. He'll take a deep shot here. And is intercepted. Going the other way, can they stop him? And that's a solid return after the interception.
We don't see this play happen very often, and this is probably why. There's just too many things that go into this. You're putting the ball into the hands of a skilled player who's not necessarily a great passer.
And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? They start the drive giving the ball to the receiver at an end around. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
The defense there showed incredible discipline on the backside contain, and that reverse wasn't going anywhere. Just textbook.
Now it's second down here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Steps out of bounds inside the 10. What a crucial takeaway.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Buckeyes will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kirk.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give their returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Trying to find some room. It's Cook. Running up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. Kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive. Working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can. But the important thing is picking up first downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that clock.
Here's the second down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, and it's picked off. A crushing mistake.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble now. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
Second down and goal. And the quarterback dropping back. Touchdown, Ohio State. Still no answer for this offensive machine. This will be fun. Strange things happen when the conference championship trophy is on the line. One possession game, fourth quarter. Who's going to step up?
So here's the deal. Your defense just gave up a touchdown. Now all of a sudden we got a game. What will your offense do to be able to secure a victory? You want to win a championship? Go out and earn it.
From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And it's picked off in the end zone. Now they get set to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. He'll hand it off. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Now, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the toss play now, running left. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line and the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. Fighting him off. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, with the lead here, this is where you want to just take your time. The defense, as we know, they are looking to do anything they can to create an aggressive play to try to create a turnover. So you got to work that clock, but also protect the football. I'm sure the coach right now is preaching to all his guys and reminding them about ball security at this point in the game.
Try and muscle for the 1st down. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. And the Spartans will send their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. It's a low punt, won't travel very far. And this one will be fair caught. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. First down, looking to throw the football. It's an out route, the catch made. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
This is all you can hope for, really. The defense does their job. You get the offense back out on the field. It's a one-possession game. It's up to this quarterback and this offense to deliver, and they're off to a good start here.
Nice play to start the drive. They're near midfield here for 1st and 10. Trying to find room. It's Figueroa.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. It's a shotgun run call. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Makes a quick catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's moving out of the pocket now. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He breaks free. He's going to take off here. Finding space at the 20. He'll be muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line.
These are the type of plays that are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him tied up. They thought they were going to be able to get him to the ground on the pass rush, but they're unable to do so. So he gets away, picks up a big first down, and now this sets up a first and goal inside the 10.
And now a chance to take the lead with a touchdown here. It's first and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. And a timeout taken by the offense to stop their clock with 12 seconds remaining.
Chris, that's positive yards on first and goal, which is obviously good. But now we're at this point in the game, critical series. They've got to find a way to get the ball in the end zone.
Trying for the touchdown, they'll test the left side. Touchdown, Buckeyes, to claim the lead here in the final minute.
Chris, what a drive by this offense to put the go-ahead score up with under 10 seconds to go. You know, as a quarterback, you hope for opportunities like this, and this offense and the quarterback delivers in a big way.
They'll bring in the jumbo formation as they try for the two-point conversion. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete. The try fails, and they can't add to their lead here late in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. We've got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The offense able to retain possession. Very lucky to still have a chance to win this. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. Second down, looking to throw it. Pressure is coming. And the pass is incomplete as time runs out. Game over. It's always a special year when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, the spotlight gets even brighter. We're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they continue to pursue a national championship. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.